I'm going to start reviewing Bleach. Now this is going to be a big transition for me. This is going to be my first time ever reading a manga, and considering how much there's just been stuff going on around Bleach, I reviewed the Burn the Witch anime, I've talked about how much I love Kubo's art, I talked about how I thought Jujutsu Kaisen had a lot of similarities to Bleach and how I had to be inspired, and then we got confirmed that it was. I think it's fitting that I just start reviewing Bleach. This will be the perfect manga for me to start reading manga because I love Kubo's art, as I've talked about. I think he has some of the best character designs I've ever seen in a manga or anime or whatever. So I'm going to start doing that. The way I have it planned is I'm going to review like 2 manga chapters and then watch an episode and review the episode. And this is how I want to kind of, if I do manga anime in the future, do. That way I can make shorter videos reviewing the story from the manga, and then when I talk about an episode of an anime, I can just talk about it as an adaptation. And the videos can all be a lot shorter and more palatable and easier to make. So I'm not sitting here talking for 20 minutes about all these different plot points while also talking about production and all that shit. It'll just be a lot simpler if I just talk about art, drawing, character designs, storytelling, all that for the manga, and then with the anime I'll just talk about it as an adaptation. Obviously that'll be different with filler, and I am going to cover filler because it's an adaptation, it's part of the anime. I don't know what I'm going to do for the manga with that, if I just continue doing the manga during that or if I take a break, I don't know. But I'm going to do that, and at the end of each arc, when I finish the arc in both manga and anime, I'll talk about the arc and talk about, did I like it better in manga or anime, what did I like about the arc, what did I not like about the arc, etc. As I've talked about before, I mostly watch anime and stuff for fights, so that'll be where the focus of my reviews are, is when there's fights, like me talking about the fights, what I do and don't like about the fights. I have a lot of criticism to throw at Bleach. For as much as I do like it, it's definitely my favorite of the big 3. But it's not perfect, and the fights for sure are a thing I'm gonna just hit hard in certain areas for certain reasons. And after a while, I'll probably do a few discussion-esque videos about ideas. I have 2 big ideas. One being like me changing the Arankara spot as shit. It's not really a rewrite, I'm not gonna call it a rewrite, it's more just restructuring. I mean, it's kind of a rewrite. It's me restructuring it to something that I think would have been more interesting in some ways. And then another one is going to be a rewrite of the 1,000-Year Blood War, which I haven't actually read, so I have to read it to know how to restructure. That one is more of a restructuring the narrative and stuff. Just because it's fun. It's something fun that I thought about that I do. It's not really like, I don't think it's an improvement. I'm not going to suggest I'm improving anything. It's just something fun to do. And then there's just other discussions. Like, I can make a video explaining why I don't like the fights in Bleach, or, well, it's not that I don't like them, but how ways that could have been better. One of the biggest issues I think Kubo has is that he'll say something about a character or how a character say something, and then it won't be followed up on. That they won't, like, they'll have a title, but they won't justify the title that they have. You know, it'll say they're the best at this, and then they'll never demonstrate any skill in the thing that they were said to be the best at. Shit like that. I'll do a few of those. I'm not going to do a whole lot. There's only like fucking maybe 5 discussions outside of the 2 rewrites that I can think of. Gonna try to do 2 manga chapters in an episode. And I'll create separate playlists for them. I might make a 3rd playlist for the arc reviews, because really those are, if anyone was going to try to go through it, it'd be easiest just to watch the arc reviews than going episode by episode or video by video. But that'd be up to whoever wants to watch it. When I finish Bleach, I don't know what I'm going to do. See if I can keep reviewing stuff, because this is going to be a very long process. It's going to take a long time, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm going to be very excited to go through Bleach. My first experience with a manga. Online, not physical copy. I'm not buying a physical fucking copy and trying to take care of all that shit. I'll also probably do the movies and OVAs, but I'm not gonna hunt down anything abstract. Like, I'm not gonna hunt down any one-shot weird side manga stuff or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a review of Bleach.